the next game we have up on the HRO Sports Betting podcast, and here's one I didn't know that we'd be doing early in the year. Got to give credit to both head coaches in this. Next game coming up is TCU at Kansas. I like TCU at the beginning of the year. TCU being -7. Early on in the year, I would have thought this number had been a lot higher. But that just goes to show you the type of year Kansas is having right now. And it's TCU -7. What surprises me is this 67.5 number for the over-under. Like I said, really like TCU, but I have a lot of respect for the Kansas program, the job Lance Leopold's doing there and turning Kansas around. Yeah, I can't say enough about that. Being a Wisconsin guy, knowing what he did at Wisconsin Whitewater, winning all those national titles at the Division III level. But I got to say, I like TCU to win this ball game, beat Kansas at Kansas. That 7, I don't know about. I think you might. I don't know if you've got a play in this one or not. T, what are your thoughts?
So I made this one just under a touchdown.
Yep.
So I don't have a play. The over-unders climbed. I didn't necessarily love either one. Both offenses have put up a lot of yards. Both offenses have put up points. TCU is putting up 48.5 points a game. Kansas is over 40 themselves.
Yep.
So both teams can move the ball, and it is Big 12 football, so defense on any given day could be optional.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where that total's at.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I think the Cinderella run of Kansas being undefeated comes to an end here. Both teams jumped into the top 25. TCU, I think, deserves it. I think TCU is a top 25 team in the country. Kansas deserves it because they're undefeated, and it's Kansas being undefeated at this point in time of the year.
Yeah.
I personally do not have Kansas in the top 25 in my power rankings. And I mean, I've bumped them a lot, double digits actually.
Yeah.
But in terms of this game, I think TCU wins this game.
Yeah.
At Kansas.
I got to agree. We don't have a play unless you want to run the TCU money line, but we're not giving that out either.
No.
And I just think that this is the perfect example. If you could have got the over on 59.5 and then get the under at 67.5, you really got a good shot at a middle opportunity.
Potentially,
there,
yeah.
But we didn't get either one of those, but that's just some jargon for you folks for the future to think about, especially if you think a line is going to move quite a bit. So with that, no play on TCU Kansas.